Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, glory, and all praises to Yahweh, so called Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of JMS Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for the bring for the 100% truth that bring currently edified under. I just did this lesson, and apparently I wasn't recording it. So I don't need to argue. So this lesson is concerning the love that Yahweh have for us, right? In a sense that when we go off, we are chastened, we are punished for our disobedience, which is what you call a proper understanding of love, because he would want us to be on the correct path, which is the path away from sin and transgressions, in utter obedience, showing reverence to the Father at the end of the day. So let's go into this again. Again. All right. When you go into free prayer, Yahweh lead me through this lesson, please. All right. I don't want to say anything in error. Everything happens for a reason, so I'll take in it. Right? Let me go into Hebrews chapter 12, and we're going to start from verse 5. It says, Ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Because at the end of the day, we are his children. We are his beloved. That's what the scripture said, whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son when he receiveth. And the NLT makes it even more clear. It says, For Yahweh disciplines those he loves, and he punishes each one he accepts as his child. Clear as day. That's why when they go into Deuteronomy, let me grab it in this one time before we go back into it. Chapter 8 and verse 5. Now listen to this preceptor. It says, Thou shalt consider in thine heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so Yahweh thy power chasteneth thee. Because like I said, the children of Israel are indeed his children. That's as clear as possible. So let's go back into Hebrews and continue the lesson, right? It says Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 6. 12 and verse 6. No, yeah, let me read it from 12 and verse 6, which is the title of the lesson. For whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. It says, If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Correct, because if you have a son going off, would you not correct the child? And if it is he refused to listen, would you not cut his ass or give him some form of punishment so that he could learn, hey, what I did here is incorrect? That's the purpose for it. So let's continue. It says, But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons? Because we really have to be careful now. Because even the 2/3 are being chastised. Some of them are in gracious time having money and still can't do shit. And still going through trials. So when they go into the NLT, just to clarify, it says, if the Most High doesn't discipline you as he does all of his children, it means, or does it means, that you are, as it say, illegitimate and are not really his children at all? That's something you have to consider. Because right now, I'll be honest with you, I agree with you some real trying times. Brother Malak, Brother Banan knows. Imagine working, right? Imagine working for a while, and when it's time for you to receive your pay and they go to collect your pay, to tell you that the supervisor sign out and go with everybody money. And now, When you check your fridge, you're nothing to eat. Your fridge empty. You understand? You understand where I'm coming from? And to make that number worse, right? As to continue on as an example, I carry my shoes to get stitched by a person. He run me around. I pay him earlier. He run me around. Spend that money, run me around until he finally do it. And when he finally do it, guess what? He end up getting a stroke. And when I come to collect these shoes, I didn't know. I was informed of that. And at the same time, one of my shoes gone missing. Somebody else took my shoes as ransom until he paid them back, it looked like. So I end up with one shoe. And I had to work. I'm a foot too big to actually go and buy next shoes in any store. Because the biggest size in Trinidad is size 14. If Payless have 15, no problem. And I wear in size 15 and I have 16 because 15 is squeeze me. Bad. Real bad. So, I mean, come on. If that, boy, it's one after the next, but it helped me to build some patience. And that is exactly my point. This is what it's for. That chastisement that we are receiving right now as part of the elect, that the chastisement we are receiving right now, what do you feel that is for? It's to refine us, to strengthen us. Let me continue on verse 9. It says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. It says, shall we not much rather be subjection unto the Father of spirits, Yahweh, and live? Come on, man. That's common sense. Might as well be corrected and done. Doesn't matter what we're going through. I rather bear it because we know the rewards. I go into my punishment. I go into my trials. With a smile on my face too. Thanking Yahweh for these trials. Because I know who I am to Him. You understand what I'm saying? So let's continue. It says, for they verily, if for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but He for our profit, that we might be partakers of His holiness. Correct, exactly what I was saying. And verse 11, to close off on this part, it says, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous nevertheless. Afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Which I know I read the first part poorly, but the explanation is very sweet in the NLT as well, which you can read. No discipline is enjoyable while it is happening. It says, it's painful, but rather, it's painful, but afterwards, there will be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way. That's why I say it's directly a refining. It's directly a refining. Which let me go into the let me go into Psalms. Let me grab Psalms. I'm trying to remember that precept. I know it's 89. It was right before when the scriptures say, the Lord's covenant with Yahweh's covenant with David and with Israel affliction. It was right before it said, neither would He alter the things that are going out of His lips. Alter. Shit. Alter. You ready? See? Right. Now let go before, right? Just to give an example. It says, if his children forsake my law and walk not in my judgments, if they break my statutes and keep not my commandments, then I will visit their transgressions with the rod, right? And their iniquities, which tries, because the scriptures clearly tells you, when you go into Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 24, right? 13 and 24. Oh, all right. It says, he that spareth his rod hateth his son. Because if it is your son going off, right, and you not correcting your son in the way that they should grow up, which is according to the law, then you are literally harboring a fugitive. You are growing up a murderer or a sinful man because you choose not to correct him when he going off. There are things that we must do. A good example, that's why these single parent homes are growing up monsters in these homes. You're seeing it. Many single, not all of them, but many. There's no discipline in many households that is with only single parent home. It's clear as possible. Way too much examples of a social media by itself. I didn't even call an example. Or I just type in, literally type in, what? Child is obeying his parents. It's there. It's that blatant at this point. So let's continue. Let me go back into Psalms 89 and 34. Or going back from 34. It says, nevertheless, my loving kindness will I will not utterly take from him, nor suffer my faithful to fail. That's what it is. That's, like I said, refining us, refining the elect. If I'm part of the elect, hopefully, but refining the elect. That's why when you go back into Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 6, it tells you, for whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth. It's simple. And who does Yahweh love? The children of Israel. Let's go into 1 Kings to get our first precept now. Just to make sure I want to make sure we get our understandings. I know we have been doing this a while, but I still want to make sure we get our understanding. 1 Kings chapter 10 and verse 9. Now, I'll read down to the point. It says, blessed be Yahweh thy power, which delighted in thee to set thee on the throne of Israel. Because Yahweh loveth Israel forever. I want to say it again. Because Yahweh loveth Israel forever. Therefore made he thee king to the judgment and justice. To do judgment and justice. So that's what I'm trying to say. Right? And when you even go into the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 36, it tells you, he had found out all the ways of knowledge and had given it unto Jacob his servant and to Israel his beloved. So all this chastisement we're going through right now, all this punishment that we are bearing, while we still bringing forth the fruits, while we still trying to survive, trying to take care of the families or what the case may be, all this is to prepare us, is to refine us, is to perfect us. The scripture saying in 2 Ezra, I was in there just so I'm going to grab it again. Chapter 16 and verse 73. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, they shall be tried as gold in the fire. They shall be tried. This tribulation is to try us, and the elect shall be saved. That's what the tribulation is for. So don't mind Yahweh chastisement or punishment. Bear it. thank Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for it, because it identifies who we are to Him. It's literally a stamp of identification. This is my people, so I will punish them for their transgressions. That's all that's what it's saying. This is my sons and daughters. When they go off, I will punish them. When they're doing good, I will reward them. That's all. That's a father's role, regardless. So no matter what you're going through, at this point, endure. Endure the chastisement. Endure the pain. Endure the sorrows. Endure the punishment. Because the scriptures tells you in Matthew's 24 and 13. I remember that precept. Everybody should know this precept. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So my thing is, you're going through your chastisement, learn from it. Develop with it. Grasp the understanding of it. Know why you are being chastised. Seek what you are doing in error and turn from it. Examine yourself. Let me get a precept one time. I don't want to butcher. I was going to say about I don't want to butcher it. Okay, maybe examine. I read. I don't know the precept hard, so I just want to look into it. Examine. I want to get the particular precept. Pause. Let me pause. I find it. The scriptures say, 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves whether ye may be whether ye may be in the faith. Prove your own selves. It says, know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. So you must examine yourself to be sure to know. Through the scriptures. Understand? To the law and to the testimony. So, like I said, no matter what kind of chastisement or judgment or punishment you're going through, once you are dedicated or disciplined or diligently seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in this truth, you will go through it. It identifies more and more who you are to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And once you continue to endure until the end, you will be saved. You are part of the elect if that is the case. So I pray I'm in that number, because right now, I just had to say this. Chastisement has ramped up. But I'm finding ways to survive, to eat, to drink, and to still be able to go on these lives and pay attention and learn. So, to Wada Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for the spirit that you have put on me, to be patient, to be disciplined in all things, and to give my all and my best as best as I possibly can. Right? Shalom, Yeshua, God, Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, better known as Great Millstone, for the bring forth the 100% truth that been currently edified under. And like I said, I hope this lesson was indeed edifying. Also, I hope this lesson was indeed motivating for those who are enduring is very tough. I hope that you all see the need to hold on, because it may seem long, but it's not as long as you think it is. Right? We see the prophecies are being fulfilled. We are seeing the things are taking place. We see in the prophecies of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 16 are coming to pass as we speak. So like we need to, all you have to do is just be as much as you possibly can. Endure to the end according to the scriptures. And to worry about. So, shalom.